The Elements by Theodore Gray. I come across this book just again looking around for something interesting. I didn't have a lot of knowledge on chemistry, so I said let me get my hand in this book and understand, get a bit understanding about the elements. And I tell you what, this is one of the books that really fascinate me. It's a nice book to have for a nice reference. I tell you what, every element out there that has been discovered is in this book here, and it's well written, well illustrated for anybody who wants to learn or understand all these elements. So you start on your left here. This is your periodic chart, and then as you go, this periodic chart is broken into columns, and like you see here, and then it talks about the very first element, which is hydrogen, and then you work down, and then talks about the other elements of the first column, not counting hydrogen, are called the alkali metals. And then they explain to you what all these alkali metals. And then you go to the next page right here, and then it talks about, and then they give you a brief explanation of the of all these blue elements there, what they call them. And then as you progress, you go to the other column and so on and so forth. I tell you what, this is a nice book to have, really. I mean, I was impressed. I read through a couple, not all of it, but few things, and it is just amazing. We're talking about, and then when you start going through the book, they show you the actual element. They break it down, the mass and the density and the atomic radius and all that stuff, and it is a good stuff. Here we go. Your first element, hydrogen, right there, and then there is the this is the last picture that the not the last picture, but one of the beautiful picture that the Hubble telescope took, and this is pretty much how you say, a cell and nursery for all the stars, and this is pretty much, these are columns of gases, and what's in these gases? Pretty much hydrogen, and that's how the stars are formed. Gravity and fusion, pretty much, and fusion hydrogen creates helium, pretty much, and that's how we get our heat. And it's amazing when you're talking about your hydrogen and the fusion, and then you move to the next one. I mean, there's a whole starshine because they are made from hydrogen, things like that. So it's good stuff. Now we go to helium, the second one, and then it breaks it down. Helium is formation of what? What's in a helium? Two hydrogen atoms are fused together, that creates a helium. And then you move along pretty much, and then you have a lithium, and then they breaks it down to you what it looks like. What is this lithium? It is a must-have if you guys are into, anybody out there who wants to learn or who wants to have like a quick reference of any element. You have to have this book. It's just amazing. I mean, I have it set in my kitchen. Actually, I have it set on the coffee table on the living room. I mean, I have it there. Just look through it every now and then. It's a good stuff. Carbon. Here we go again. Carbon. The atomic weight, density, radius. It is amazing. And then it tells you the carbon, what's in the carbon and how is it formed, and nitrogen. I mean, this is it, man. If anybody out there who wants to learn or who wants to have an idea about all these elements, you have to get this guy here. Really. Copper. And then you have pretty much everything about copper and so on and so forth. All the way. This is just an amazing book. A must have. Okay? of course, Einstein. And back, this is the ISBN number right here. It's okay. I got this copy, I would say probably 15, around 20 bucks. So, but it's worth every single penny. I mean, it is outstanding. It's pretty thick book. The cover is hard, glossy finish. I mean, it is just outstanding, remarkable book for anybody out there who wants to. You can have this in your library. You can have it in your table, your kitchen, and you read through it. It's a really good stuff. So and here you have it, The Element by Theodore Gray. I recommend having this copy. I have one. I like it. I enjoy reading it. I don't read it all the time, but I take a lot of reference from it, and I'm pretty happy. I'm glad I have this copy. Something for change, and I recommend having it as well, you guys. And here we go. Thanks for watching.